Bonnie Elena, you are not a machine. Greetings from the night one time. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer, 98 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 97 bottles of beer on the wall, 97 bottles of beer, 97 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 96. When I began the investigation into the woman we celebrate as the venerable sharpshooter, Elena, Bonnie, James, Hicks, Rotten, Erickson, not in that order. I immediately said, I know when she was born, and I have determined that I scheduled, possibly including her moment of conception, as I was singing 99 bottles of beer, where I did complete the entire song as I climbed down the mountain at North Star Tahoe. So what I'm asserting is that, in my opinion, I created the journey, the trajectory, the projection of this incredibly beautiful tattooed woman. And then one day you're just sitting there going, well, and now she's on Reddit selling t-shirts. And you wonder, did we just make it or did we just lose everything? And many months, maybe as a year later, we check back in, and where is she? She is a competitive sharpshooter. Married, has a kid, together, doing really fascinating things with her time and her ability to promote product. Impressive. All of this started today with this meme content with the finger. We all know the finger. Because Stephanie Erickson wanted to be Stephanie Erickson according to my Instagram timeline. It was very important to her. And both Stephanie, Lady Gaga, and Bonnie Elena both fall into the category of future famous best friends, where for various reasons, in the case of Lady Gaga, it was that I was going to write her spy love letter story about shoes. And my computer at the library got hacked. Like the library computer got hacked. Shut it down. So it just didn't seem like it was destiny for me to write her a spy love letter story, because probably we'd be out there really spying on stuff. Doing king and queen stuff, figuring out how to win, Famous for good decisions. I've been noticed that she's made good decisions before. I'm very proud of her. Sasha Grey. It's one of those complicated beasts where you see what's available on the market and you recognize that her public figure status is likely not completely supporting her financial veracity. She's both incredibly successful, but certainly stuck in an economy that is not working correctly. So you know that there is more value, more worth to who she is and what she is doing. And there's probably a commingling of funds going on to create an incredibly complex dynamic. So we work, we pursue, we improve. We defeat the code that she generates trying to defeat me. And we celebrate her defeatist mentality and defeatist code by celebrating that her actions drew us closer together. It's part of the negative closed combative courtship process. And they are great. They really are. Not everything happened by their choice, and many things happened because of their decisions to be willful and insolent and independent from their evil masters, thus making their evil masters even worse people, which is what was necessary and continues to be necessary to expose the evil that treads upon them since the day they were born. It takes a wolf to catch a wolf. And you can expand that concept into hate in order to exchange information about how hate is generated through machinery as a for-profit industry. Believe me, I drink that cup of coffee every morning, most days at 5 a.m. Truth be told, this is me right now. Not much to say about it. Been getting my ass kicked everywhere I go. But I ain't dead yet. I continue to advance. I'm telling you, this is the attitude, people. This is the attitude. This is the Mr. Rogers defeating the word slavery with the middle finger. You say we're going to present your women to you not as queens, not as wives, but as sex slaves. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. You've just chosen to make the word slave mean queen to me, and the word queen means slave, and slave is good and queen is bad, and Ken is king. Okay, so we all know that. Alexander's just some weird guy that lives in a museum. Ken and Leslie are queen and king. I think it's Queen Ken and King Leslie. Is that it? Yeah, so it's Queen Ken and King Leslie are rulers of planet Earth. Golf clap. Golf clap. Golf clap. Yes, Alexander is head nigger in charge with sex slaves. Mm-hmm. That's fine with me. That's just fine with me. So that's what I'm saying. When you look at this meme, you realize that Mr. Rogers defeats the word slavery with the middle finger. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood because I am not going to allow you to define who I am as an individual. Although you might choose to force me to define myself as a military conqueror. You see, my character is Mr. Rogers, who my personality is, who I'm capable of being every day. Mr. Rogers, always ready. But believe me, there's a ferocious lion, a terrifying shark, a vicious beast that would sup with Godzilla himself. Alexander advertises, bad bitches only. My mother was a saint. Her name was Dresden Maria Ewald Erickson. My mother was a saint.